Bibars Natho, zamenik kapitena i jedan od najboljih stranih igrača u istoriji fudbalskog kluba Partizan, govorio je za Tanjug o fudbalskim počecima i karijeri, otkrivši kako doživljava Srbiju i Beograd posle 5 godina života u našoj zemlji. Razgovor sa izraelskim internacionalcem vodio je naš Đorđe.
Veliki pozdrav svim gledalcima Tanjug televizije. Ja imam tu čast da u sportskom centru Teleoptik pričam sa jednim od najboljih inostranih fudbalera Partizana u istoriji, gospodinom Bibarsom Nathom. Bibars, first of all, thank you for your time. In the beginning, I said that you are one of the best international players ever in Partizan. So let's begin from the first steps of your life. When do you start to train football? When do you loved football? Do you remember that kind of stuff?
I think it's from day I remember myself. I all the time was with ball, play. With friend in home, broke things in our home. It was all the time with ball, you know, in school and everywhere. My really first step, it was around 10 years when I go really like professional team. Before it was only in the neighborhood, you know, play 5 against 5 and mini football. It was not. In 10 years I started in my club, Hapoel Tel Aviv, in the first step. And I was there until 21 when I left to Russia.
Your first professional club is Hapoel from Tel Aviv. Can you share with us how was it back then in Hapoel? How was to play in one of the biggest Israel clubs?
Yeah, you know, it was for me, first of all, when I start, you know, I don't know too much about football. I all the time play, you know, in my street, and you know, when they told me, hey, we need to check you in Hapoel Tel Aviv, you want to come? I say, check with my father, you know, I don't know if he will agree or not. And of course my father take me in the next day, and the coach told me, juggling a little bit the boy, juggling, he say, do one dribble. I do dribble, and after this he direct say, hey, I need to play with him in Saturday, please. Fix his every details, and this was my test in Hapoel. And yes, in that time, you know, Hapoel was especially in the last years when I was there, it was one of the biggest club in Israel. You know, we fight for champions, for cup. In Europe, it was very strong. And yes, you know, in the end, this club gave me a lot when I was young. And it's a very special place for me.
Can you bring us closer, maybe, did in Israel had that rivalry up against Hapoel and Maccabi, for example, like here, Partizan and Red Star?
It's a little bit different. In Israel you have a big rivalry between Hapoel Tel Aviv and Maccabi Tel Aviv, but you have also Maccabi Haifa and Hapoel Haifa. And you have Beitar Jerusalem and Hapoel Jerusalem. You know, it's like in Serbia, I think it's too much because it's only 2 clubs, and it's or you are this side or this side. You don't have, you know, another choose. This why here it's a little bit more strong. But in Israel also the derby, it's really important, and it's a big derby.
You played there, I think, 4 years, or maybe 5 in Hapoel?
In the first team, yes, it was 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, then you moved to Russia, to Rubin. How was it for you to go first time, I think, in your life that you're not playing in your country, you go to Russia to play there? How was it? How was the feeling?
Yeah, it was very, very difficult because I go also, you know, not the easiest place, we can say, Kazan. You know, in the winter it's go minus 20, minus 15. And I'm from Israel, we never see snow, you know, almost, we have maybe 1 time per year. And it was really big change, you know, also the tempo of training, the everything. I need to leave my friend, my home, my mother, my sisters, and to go to new place. And that time also in Kazan they don't speak too much English, you know, it was really more difficult, yes. But in the end, you know, if you are strong mentality and you have your target, you can win every difficulty.
You play for 2 let's say, brother clubs for Partizan. You play, I think, half season in PAOK, if I remember, and you played in CSKA in Moscow. How was different between, for example, Greece League and the Russian League? Is it a big difference?
Yes,
or?
you have big different mentality, especially. In my days in CSKA especially, we have very strong league in Russia. We have 6-7 team really strong, Zenit, Spartak, Lokomotiv, Rubin, Dinamo, with huge money, and it was very strong league. But the biggest difference is the mentality. In Russia, they are really like, they do everything to win, but when you lose or something, they forget and they like direct next game. In PAOK, it was really like every game, it's the end of the world, you must win. I have excellent time in PAOK. It was maybe the best 4 months in my career, like with feeling with fans. They have the craziest and the biggest support I see in my career. It was crazy time for me there. I enjoy from every moment. It was short, but this club, it was really go strong to my heart.
And interesting, you played also for Olympiakos in Piraeus. How was that time? Did they feel like you played for PAOK, now you're playing for Olympiakos? Do you feel anything?
Yeah, of course, it's normal, Yes, I'm foreign players and I play only 4 months in PAOK, and it was 4 years after, but still I have very good connection with PAOK. But in football, we are in the end professional, and we need to do things. Sometimes also if you are not 100% with your heart with this, and in that moment when I go Olympiakos, I was not clearly want to go there, but the situation was like that, and I need to think my career and my future also. And in the end, I go there, and yes, it was 1 year, not the best year, maybe the only year I want to forget in my career. Not forget, because you learn also for bad moment, but it was really the not nice period in my career, and that's it.
And then you come to Partizan. How was it going to Belgrade? Do you like city? You're here for coming along, I think 5 years, is more than 5 years. Do you like it here? How do you see Partizan generally as a club?
Yeah, first of all, when I come, I don't know too much about the club. Of course, you hear about Partizan, because this is one of the biggest club in the whole Balkan, and of course in Serbia. And you hear about their fans. This is, one of the first thing when you hear Partizan, it's fans. And when I come, really, I get a similar club like PAOK, with very, very good people, people who like to help you, who do everything to give you the feeling to be part of this club. And also, in the street, when you meet some people, in the end, the Serbian people, they have hot heart, and hot mentality to if you ask something, they direct answer to you, and they will help you, and they open to speak with you, and it's give you good feeling. And for me, really, from the first second, I feel very, very good in this club, in this city, and this is why I think I stay until now and more in the future, maybe.
We hope so. Last question: if you play futsal game, which 5 players from every team that you played will choose to play for your team?
Oh, it's very difficult.
Can you choose?
It's very difficult because I have luck to play with really good players. Goalkeeper, it's maybe Akinfeev. I had really good defender in my career, the brother Berezutski, Ignashevich, Navas. Really, it's really difficult.
Tough decision.
Pavlovic, it's really tough. I will go with one of the Berezutski brother. I have left like Ansaldi, but you know, it's also 5. It's now we need, need to change. I have Yaya Toure, I play with Yaya Toure. He must to be there. I play with Obafemi Martinez, you know, it's a legendary striker, yes. Salomon Rondon. Wow, now it's really, it's tough, especially when it's 5. It will take time. This is why I will really I say thank you for all my years. When I think now with which players I play and which career, I can say, you know, thank you, you know, to also when I come in Partizan, you know, in the end I play with Pavlovic, we play with Tosic, who I play also in, you know, in CSKA, and for me it's one of the best players. Lazar Markovic, he was, you know, one of the biggest talent. Really, I have the lucky to play with the really good players. To choose 5, it's very, very difficult. I will give you the option to choose.
Next time we will talk about 11.
Yes. 11. I need to think about it.
Bibars, thank you once more for your time. Wish you all the best and good luck in future and in Partizan.
Thank you very much.
Poštovani gledalci, eto bio je to Bibars Natho. Uživajte dalje uz programe Tanjug televizije.